Hi, everybody. So, look, if you've failed at getting out of your debts in the past, it's not your fault. And if you've been concerned in the past that you can't succeed at becoming financially free and literate, look, it's not your fault. Put those fears behind you, put them to rest. Your debtors want you to think you can't get out of debt, but the truth is that's just not the case. Financial freedom is something that you can achieve. And if you've ever thought that your debtors wanted you to stay in debt, well, you're probably right. So, I'm here to show you how to become financially literate and to get out of debt in less than 6 months during this webinar. So, I want to help people who want to get out of debt as quickly and efficiently and painlessly as possible, and the people who want to achieve financial freedom. I want to allow you to have to rely on not just your employer to cover everything every month. I want you to be able to pay off your debts and move on, as well as be able to enjoy retirement in the future at some point. And the only way for you to get out of debt as quickly and painlessly as possible and to achieve financial freedom and literacy is to not have to rely on your employment to cover everything. And that is going to happen by becoming financially literate. And the only way to do that is through some financial freedom training. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have over 10 years of teaching people how to get out of debt and to work towards financial independence. My podcast, The Financially Free Journey, is currently ranked number 25 in the world and is in the business and the self-help category on iTunes. And I have helped thousands of Americans alleviate their debt. My story is like you. I was in debt. I was struggling to pay my bills, and I had practically given up on any modest luxuries like a vacation or a new car, let alone ever being able to retire and put my feet up. I was stressed, I was confused, and kind of ashamed, and I didn't know where to start when it came to getting out of debt. So luckily, I was able to re-educate myself financially and to pull myself out of that hole. Not only that, but I was able to go one step further and actually create financial independence for myself and really become prosperous. And I have always had a passion for helping others with their money. And I have seen thousands of people make the same mistakes over and over with their finances. And it really sends them into a spiral, and they feel like they can never be able to get out of debt. Many of my clients had practically given up on any modest luxuries like a vacation or a new car or even paying off all of their bills each month. I could not see how stressed and discomfort and strained that they were and just live with that. I wanted to help them. So luckily I was able to turn these individuals and to help them become educated and empowered through simple systems that I've built and I've spent hundreds of hours of developing. Not only have I been able to help these individuals get out of their debt, I have been able to help them really increase their income, their savings, and ultimately freedom. How does this apply to you? You may be asking. Well, like you, I was stuck and I did not know how to get myself out of debt. And on top of that, I didn't know how I would prevent myself from getting into the same mess and the debt traps over and over again. But through a lot of hard work, research, and trial and error, and hundreds of hours, I learned some simple universal truths that can help anyone get out of debt and go on and have a prosperous life. And since my re-education, I have spent the last 10 years helping others achieve their financial dreams. And now I want to share that process with you. Let me share a short story from someone who actually I just helped. Her name's Laura. She had over 10,000 in high interest debts, no prospect of paying off the debts, and she only made 30,000 for her annual salary. She had already filed bankruptcy and could not find a way out. Through my financial freedom system, I helped her take control of her finances by changing her frame of mind through education, eliminating all of her debts and saving $2,500 in less than 6 months. So here's what we're going to cover in this course. Number one, how to use my simple system to take control of your finances. And number two, how to create actionable, simple steps to create big impact. Some Americans who are in debt or are not financially free might be thinking, well, I don't understand how a course on becoming financially literate will work for me. Let me tell you a quick story. Like you, I did not think that there was anything that could help me get out of my situation. But the truth is, We all need help and we all need some information. So here's the truth. My course is designed to help anyone, no matter how deep in debt they are, set up simple and achievable goals and systems that are guaranteed to get you back on track financially. So here's secret number 2, how to create actionable, simple steps to create big impact. Some people say, oh, this all sounds great, but how do I start making a difference in my everyday life? Well, let me tell you about my experience. Like you, I struggled to see how I could ever get out of debt. It seemed to be too big of a mountain to climb. But the truth is, you can do it by taking one small step at a time. Inside this course, I have included practical exercises and homework that will help you take small, simple, but extremely effective daily steps to work towards getting rid of your debts and becoming financially literate. Let me ask you a question. Are you enjoying this webinar so far? Here's what we've covered. Secret number 1, how to use my simple systems to take control of your finances. And secret number 2, how to create actionable, simple steps to create big impact. So who wants to take things just to the next level, one step further? Introducing the Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course. You can complete this at home on your own time. So the Budgeting Basics course is all about helping you get out of debt as quickly and painlessly as possible and to achieve financial freedom and not have to rely on your employment to cover everything in just 6 months or less without worrying about not being able to pay off your debts and move on and never be able to enjoy retirement in the future. Here's what you're going to get. Understanding our society's impact on your financial picture is number 1. Understanding your why, going through your personal spending and diagnosing your spending patterns, as well as what triggers your impulse spending. You're also going to get creating a smart, actionable goals tool with how to help you sustain long-term success. You're going to learn how to calculate your net worth and the importance of this powerful process. You're going to learn how to tackle debt quickly and effectively and how to calculate your financially free number. That's how much you personally need to save in order to be financially free forever. So here's a testimonial from someone who actually just graduated from my course. As a recent graduate of the Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course, I have found a new sense of excitement when it comes to my money. I am now in complete control with clarity around what I need to do exactly to achieve financial goals that I've set for myself. 6 months ago, I would have never thought that I could be on track to retire in 2 years at 37 years old. So who does this work for? This works for anyone who has been struggling with debt, who is stressed out, wondering how they're going to pay their bills every month. It's also designed for people who want to only get themselves out of their current financial situation, but they want to learn how to properly manage their finances and go on to becoming financially independent and prosperous. So, reason number 1 why people may not get started. You may be thinking that you can't get started because you don't have the time or the money to buy any courses at the moment. Good news, you can. We have designed this course specifically for people like this in mind who have financial struggles, and we've created a special offer to help you get started. The course can be done at your own speed, so time or schedule concerns can be put to bed. Here's what you're going to get. Are you ready? The Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course. The value is normally $7.95, but you're also going to get these tools. You're going to get a smart goal setting tool, understanding your why worksheets, master budgeting Excel spreadsheets, debt elimination tools and spreadsheets, calculating your net worth worksheets, master cash flow worksheets, and the list goes on and on. With these tools, you'll be able to understand your current financial picture, create a framework for change to support your vision, and consistently track your progress along the way to make sure that you're being successful. You'll be able to get rid of constant stress, worry, due to not fully understanding how to make the required changes to achieving the future that you really envision for yourself. problem solved. I didn't have any courses or tools to guide me when I was in debt and looking to get out of it. I had to learn the hard way. I had to teach myself and fight tooth and nail to get rid of the debt that I had and to create some financial independence. Look, you're saving time and money. You don't have to do that because you can use what I learned and what I have compiled from thousands of hours of studying finance to fast track your way out of debt. Now, you might be thinking, well, I can't get started yet because I don't have the time or the money, and this sounds complicated. Like I said, that's not a problem because this course is designed for people short on both time and money. Furthermore, I have gone to great lengths to make everything in this course super easy to understand and enjoyable to watch and learn. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $495, but if I did charge you $495 and all it did was show you exactly how to become financially literate and get out of debt in less than 6 months, would that be worth it to you? If all this got you was a proven system to get yourself out of debt, would it be worth $495? If all it did was allow you to become educated on how to manage your finances, would it be worth $495? If all it did was enable you to become financially independent, set up a healthy retirement, and afford more simple pleasures like vacations, would it be worth it? What would it be worth to you? So, if you were able to get out of debt as quickly and painlessly as possible, what would that be worth to you? How about if you could achieve financial freedom and not have to rely on your employment to cover everything? What would that be worth to you? $495 is the value, $325 is the regular price, but I am giving you a special discount today because I know what it's like to be stuck in a downward spiral of debt and despair, and I know how much I would have appreciated a course like this. So today, for the Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course, you are not going to pay the full $495 value, and you're not even going to pay the regular price of $325 today. You are going to have a chance to get it for just $149. And here's my personal guarantee. If Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course doesn't help show you how to get out of debt as quickly and painlessly as possible, as well as achieve financial freedom, not have to rely on your employment to cover everything, and allow you to not have to worry about being able to pay off your debts and never being able to enjoy retirement in the future, then I'll refund your money. The real question is it worth gambling a few minutes of your time to check this out? Even if it only does half of what I've claimed today, it will pay for itself as soon as in 6 months or less. And as if it wasn't amazing enough already, and here's a bonus, I am going to teach you how to create multiple streams of income to help you fast track your way to financial freedom. So get started now with the Financially Free Journeys Budgeting Basics course for just $149. Don't let another week or a month or a year go by with your debts on your back like a crushing weight. Debt can take the enjoyment out of every aspect of life. And just allow yourself to break free from these shackles and create an amazing new life at the same time. Don't miss this opportunity. I look forward to seeing you guys in the course. Bye.